All right, let's hear it. What's up, guys, and welcome to another day at the Car Wars YouTube channel. So I just got to the shop. Peter's already at the shop. We are hoping for some big moves today. We are working on the Nissan GTR. So let me show you guys what's going on. All right, so the car's in the last stage that we left it. Peter's here at the shop. Like I said, what are you doing, dude?
I'm just trying to record it, staying out of the frame.
Oh, Peter's staying out of the frame. So this is how this is how we last left it. We got that hood. So now we can test the headlights, the front bumper. We're gonna test fit that. I'm gonna be doing the coilovers, so I'm gonna put the coilovers on so we can set it on the ground, put the wheels on, and the rear end. We're probably not even really gonna touch anything today. Maybe just take some of this stuff off so we can work on the rear end. I'm also gonna change out this fuel pipe filler neck thing, whatever it's called, while I'm gonna be in here. Alright, so while Peter's gonna be messing with the hood, fine-tuning the fitment stuff, I actually got a little package for us. So what I got here is some coilovers. Got some BC coilovers. This is exciting. So we got these BC coilovers from Concept Z Performance. They actually do a bunch of modification parts for Infinitis, Nissans, the BRZ FRSs, and the new Supras. I think that's mostly what they do. I don't know, go check them out. I'm gonna throw their link in the description. If you got some Nissans or Infinitis, go check them out. They gave us a pretty good deal on these coilovers, so let's check this out. What do we got? Some BR type coilovers, BC Racing. They got the model, they got the instructions in here. We got some BC Racing stickers, a little pamphlet of all the coilovers that they have, and then product warranty. That is really cool. And then now for the good stuff. Look at that. Softer hardener. You can adjust the dampening. You can adjust the ride height. This is, I believe, the rear coilover, and then we got a front right here. High performance shock absorber, BC Racing. I mean, this looks gorgeous. So let's put these babies on the car. Alright guys, so I got the first coilover in. Here's the original Bilstein. Here's the one for the other side. So it's actually not all that hard. If you got the right tools, doesn't take very long to change them out. It's right there, you can see it. Got it all tightened up. Let's go do the second one. So while I'm gonna be changing this coilover, actually this inner tie rod right here is bent. I actually bought a new one, so I got a new Moog inner tie rod. So while I'm gonna be working here, I'm gonna change this out also. Alright, so I got the second strut out, and then look at this. This is the inner tie rod. This is the old one. This is the new one. So that don't look very straight. So I'm gonna put this in and put the other coilover in. Alright, so I got the second strut in, it's all good. And while I was working on that, let me show you what Peter was doing. Let me show you on the other hood. So we got this old broken hood, and then look at these holes. What do we got going on? Peter, what do we got going on over here?
Alright, so I need this piece for reinforcement. And plus we're trying to retain the stock latches. So I need this thread, then it's got a nut going in, and then the latch kind of screws into it. So I want this, I'm going to rivet it onto the other hood. That way everything is factory or close to factory. Yeah.
So this is the old hood. We're just using it for parts. Let me show you on the new hood. So what Peter did was he put that structural piece behind there, and then we riveted it on, and then we got the OEM latches right here. So he's actually fitting it. Let's see. It's right there in the back riveted, so this is gonna be really structurally sound. It's gonna be really nice. So he got one there, because this is how it is originally. They like want you to just mount it somehow right here, but
I actually have no idea how they want you to do it originally. Probably self-tappers or something.
Yeah, they want you to use like self-tappers or something, but yeah, we're actually using like OEM parts, and it's gonna be aluminum and we're reinforced. It's gonna be really cool. He also got these parts right here already, so the hood is laying gapped out right already. So he's gonna keep working on that, but this is gonna be really nice because it's gonna be like pretty much OEM fitment. And then he's gonna put this piece right here also, the center little latch, the safety latch. All right, so I just took out the rear strut or rear suspension. I didn't even set the time lapse because these are actually really easy. You just take out one bolt right there and then 3 on the inside. Since we had the interior all taken apart, it was actually really easy. But here's the new strut. So I'm gonna put this one in, or the new coilover, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. And on this side, I got a lot more work to do because I'm gonna try to change out this pipe right there. Ours got squished by the rim, by the broken one. And then also I'm gonna try to put a new seal on the axle. It's leaking just a little bit, but I'm gonna pull that rear axle out, order a new seal from the dealer, and change that out. So a lot needs to happen over here though. So I've been playing around here for a while, for a good 30-45 minutes, trying to get that filler neck out. I had to drop the subframe some, and I finally got it out. So this is the old one. It's smashed, and this is the new one. So I'm gonna start putting in the new one, but man, this is a good bit of work. I guess they put the filler neck in while the subframe is off because it does not really want to come out. But finally, I got it out, so let's put the new one in. Alright guys, so I finally got this filler neck installed. That is one hard thing to do because they actually installed this piece before they put the subframe on, and it is not meant to go in after. So I mean, I had to literally drop the rest of the subframe, like good what, 6 inches or so, with the diff and everything to get it in there. But I got it in. I actually had to take the whole diffuser apart just to get under there, but that's all in there now. So pretty much that rear axle seal or whatever, I need to order a new one. We don't have one, so I have to order a new one to change that. And once that seal comes in, I'll be able to change that seal, and then I'll be able to put the new coilover in, and this area should be all set and good to go. But for now, I'm just gonna let it chill. Alright, so I've been messing with the hood and then got the front bumper out. So there's a lot of adjustment, a lot of customization that needs to be happening, but nothing too crazy. So I'm just pre-drilling, fitting everything. I got the hood pretty good. Kind of excited about that, like we said before, with the original latches and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be fitting this and just keep on going. Boom, the bumper is on, it's bolted down. So the biggest thing I was concerned about from the start is this gap right here, and it's still gonna need some work, but it's actually not too bad, because even on the pictures that they sent me, I mean, it was a lot worse than this. So this gap is actually not too bad. Just a little bit of adjustment and it should be good. So it's bolted down, and right now I'm probably gonna go get the bottom piece and start fitting that up. But it looks good. I like it. Alright, so I picked up this front splitter, and what's happening right now is we are running into the large front mount intercooler. So I'm gonna have to be figuring out where to cut it, because it's not letting it come up right here, and it's hitting, you can't really see it, but it's hitting the bottom of the intercooler. I got it to bolt up without having to cut anything, but there's still a good bit of pressure on that bottom part, on the bottom of the intercooler. I'll see how that goes. I mean, if it's going to be interfering, we'll trim it just to take the pressure off this splitter. But pretty much, here's what it looks like. Looks really cool. I mean, it sticks out quite a bit, but it's still gonna have the fender overlays, so that's gonna come out, and then that's gonna look just right with that the bottom splitter. So, but man, it looks really cool. It's starting to come together, and it's got that aggressive front look to it. I love this body kit a lot more, like the design of it, than the original, you know, the stock GTR bumper. It's got all those grills, and it's got a whole lot going on. And then it's got this duct right here is for that engine cooler. Originally it comes with like this baffle that comes out. I mean, it's on the inside of the bumper, you don't see it, but now it's gonna get direct hit from the air, so looks really nice. But yeah, good bit of work done here. Alright guys, so I just got the gauge cluster back. They fixed it all up, they changed all the LEDs, they said it's all good now, so let's put it back together and see how it glows. They said it should be a lot brighter now. Alright, now that I got the gauge cluster all assembled, I can finally finish up installing the dashboard, or putting the rest of the dashboard together and the airbag on for good. So let's put that on. Alright guys, so I set my camera for time lapse and didn't realize that I was out of storage on my SD card. So boom, the gauge cluster is in, steering wheel is back on, and Peter just hooked up the power. So guess what time it is? It is time to start it up, and we will finally get to hear the exhaust. We'll get to hear the exhaust, and we get to check out the gauge cluster. So 2 birds, 1 stone. So here's the gauge cluster. I might have a picture that I'll throw in for you guys how it used to be. I know I took a picture somewhere, or a video. So let's see how it looks. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Look how bright it is. Nice, doesn't have that ugly faded look. All right, let's start it up.
All right, let's hear it. Man, that sounds good. Man, that sounds good. Yeah. Rev it up a little bit, not too much. Oh man. It sounds like a race car, man. That's nice. Man, the cluster looks good. That is cool. Yeah, it's a pretty deep sound, huh? Yeah, it sounds really nice, especially when you rev it up. It's got that high-pitched noise. Hey, not too much now. It warmed up a little bit. Now that is a good sign right there.
So I went to the dealer, ordered a new part right here. It was like $16 or something. Well, that's our shop price. It took a couple of days for it to come in, but it's now in. So now I gotta pop that axle out, change that little seal, put a new one in, and finally I can put everything back together and put that brand new coilover in, and this end should be all done. Alright, so we got that axle out, and then we got the old seal and got the new seal. So we're gonna put the new one in. So we got the new seal in. We use the old seal to beat the new one in. That way we don't mess anything up. I feel like we're on the airport, man. But yeah, the new seal is pretty much in. So all we gotta do is slide that new axle in. There's not a lot of information about how to pull this axle out, the rear axle, because it looks like it disconnects right here. But you literally just slide it out. It's kind of hard, but you gotta play with it and slide it out. We played with it a little bit, and we just pulled it right out. So we're gonna slide the new one in and start assembling everything. Alright guys, so I went ahead and torqued everything down, got the caliper, the rotor, the new coilover, that little fuel tank hose pipe thing, the new seal, so everything's all set here. I got the coilovers on all the way around, so it's pretty much ready for the rims. We got this new front bumper on with the lip. I mean, Peter got that mounted on there. So we got some canards are gonna go right here, but first we want to get the side skirts on before we actually set it on the ground. So the wheels and the side skirts, that's gonna be in the next video. So that's gonna be a wrap for this video, guys. Let us know what you guys think about the exhaust. I mean, personally, we love it. We think it sounds really good. So drop a comment in there, give us a thumbs up if you like it. In the next video, we're gonna be doing side skirts, wheels. We're gonna try to do the fender overlays, the quarters. So we got a good bit to do. So we're gonna wrap up this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll see you guys on the next one.